I don't want to say it's a trippy song, but there's something about that slower part before it kicks in. Deftones, Change in the House of Flies. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me here on Rock Revelations. Today, we are listening to Deftones, Change in the House of Flies. So I'm so thankful that you have joined me here today. You are special. Your time is important, and I'm happy that you have chosen to spend some of that time here with me. My name is Eddie. I am a Christian. I'm an author. I'm a content creator. I'm a personal fitness trainer, and I am a lover of music. I ask that you go to the Deftones YouTube channel, support them, watch their videos, share, like, subscribe, do all the things to support them. And I also ask that you would do the same for me. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And since most of these videos aren't monetized, your extra support means a lot. Buy me a coffee or join my Patreon. Those support links are in the description down below. So here on Rock Revelations, we do a deep dive into the lyrics, see what the message of the song is, see what the artists are trying to put across, see what the intent of the song is, and then kind of classify it in a sense of, is it hellish or is it heavenly? No use continuing to talk and waste time. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to say it's a trippy song, but there's something about that slower part before it kicks in. It kind of starts jamming. That kind of jamming rock part sounds really good to me. That slower part kind of has I don't know, man. It kind of has a dark, kind of depressive. I'm not dogging it. It sets a mood. But that mood to me is a little kind of oppressive, a little brooding, but I don't know. But either way, yeah, so that's just my kind of first impressions on the actual music and the kind of the rhythm, the melody and stuff. So let's look at these lyrics. I'm interested in the lyrics, actually, what they're going to say. What do they say with that music? So, I watched you change into a fly. I looked away. You were on fire. So I don't know, there's not a lot there to go on. Watched you change into a fly, looked away, you were on fire. I don't know. Let me go a little bit further. Uh, I watched a change in you. It's like you never had wings. Now you feel so alive. I've watched you change. So, I mean, of course, the change in the House of Flies is the name. So we're dealing with change. I took you home, set you on the glass. I pulled off your wings. Then I laughed. Okay. So that sounds kind of cruel, kind of abusive. Are we talking about a relationship? Set you on the glass, like a specimen on the glass. Set you on the glass, pulled off your wings. Then I laughed. Yeah, I'm not sure. Y'all gonna have to help me with this one, maybe in the comments if I'm missing it. Maybe by the time we get to the end of it, I'll have a better feel. Just seems like kind of a bad relationship, and some people are like, maybe the other person's changing for the better, and the point of view person who's actually singing the song, maybe a little abusive, a little kind of a bad part of the relationship. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is good. I mean, I like the rocking part. I like the slower part, but like I say, it just kind of gives me a little bit of an unsettled feeling in the, I don't know, just the construction of the music, the way it comes across. It's just a little bit dark to me. So not quite sure how y'all feel about that one, but yeah, it's just a little bit dark. So I watched you change. I watched a change in you. It's like you never had wings. This is kind of a repeat. Now you feel so alive. I've watched you change. It's like you never had wings. So again, changing started out like a fly, I guess is the point. Now it's like you never had wings. But there's kind of a double there. If I have wings and I can fly, that's kind of a good thing. If you don't have wings, now you're stuck. You're trapped in a way. So is this guy holding her back? Or is he in this relationship? Is he possessive? Is he got her locked in? So I'm not quite sure. Like I say, I don't know. This one's a little bit, I mean, it's not too deep for me. I'm just not getting enough to really go on, or it's a little too abstract, but I'm getting something about relationship gone not too good. I've watched you change. Now you feel so alive. You feel alive. Feel alive. I've watched you change. Yeah, the actual lyrics are pretty repetitive. Yeah, pretty repetitive again. So actually, I'll go through the last of them. I've only got one more lyric board here. Yeah, it's still the same. So all the way through the song is really, it's like you never had wings. I watched you change. Now you feel so alive. So yeah, clearly it's a metaphor of, I think, somebody changing in a relationship. I think the song is very abstract. I don't know that you can really pinpoint it saying an exact specific things. I think the big picture of what I'm getting, the big picture is simply it's speaking of a relationship bad and maybe the interaction between two people. I get the feeling that one person is growing and becoming something better, and the other one may be fighting against that and pulling against that and being worse and possibly abusive or something. So I don't know. That's just what's coming across to me. So y'all will have to let me know in the comments, please, if you know this has a deeper meaning or a set meaning, a specific thing. I'd love to hear about it because I do like the song. I think if I listen, it's one of these I probably have to listen to a few times over and over from the beginning to the end. And yeah, I think I could like it. It's not that I dislike it now. It just doesn't, I'm not crazy about it. It doesn't really move me. There is the when it winds up, the drop. I like that. I like the drop where it's kind of slow, and then when it drops, it's kind of energetic, and I like that part of it. But as I say, if I listen to it a few more times, I think I could get to liking it more. So there we go. Deftones, Change in the House of Flies. Here's the hellish heavenly part. Is it hellish? Is it heavenly? For me, I mean, it's not hellish. It might be like purgatory-ish. Not quite hell, but then not heaven either. I guess I give it kind of a middle of the road ranking as far as the lyrics, as far as the way I understood the lyrics. Bad relationship, one person not on the same page as the other person, that type stuff. That's a hellish place to be in. I think the musicianship was good. The drums sounded good. The bass there in the background was pretty good, but nothing really stood out as outstanding. So no offense to Deftone fans out there, but this one really doesn't do it for me, like in a great way. It's not a bad song, but I don't mark it as like a really, really, for me, a really, really good song that pulls at me. So there we are, and we're at the end of this reaction. I thank you so much for joining me here on Rock Revelations. I ask that you join me again. There'll be more reactions coming. Look forward to doing them. Look forward to seeing you here. And so till next time, remember, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God bless you.